Namaste. This is Arya, who you also know as Shweta. And today I'm going to introduce you to two best friends who you already are aware of, you already know them, and they often reside within us all. Guilt and shame. They are best friends. We all feel that, right? At some point in time, we have all felt guilty and even ashamed. We have. But it's very human to not feel good about certain things that we say, do, or feel, or think. But for how long and to what extent is it healthy to hold on to that bad feeling or that regret? Let's find out. So while we as being humans are all entitled to make mistakes, how does it work? We make a mistake, we realize that, this was not the right thing to do. So if you've hurt someone, you apologize, learn from it, and not repeat your mistake. Ideally, that's how we operate, right? But do we always manage to do that? No. Sometimes, many times rather, we choose to hold on to that bad feeling. We choose to let it stay within us. We offer it a very conducive environment within ourselves. And then that's how its intensity increases and it gets qualified. From remorse or regret, it turns to guilt. And we don't stop at that. That finally, that guilt converts to, we continue feeling bad, and that guilt converts to something called shame. I'm ashamed of myself for doing this. I don't believe I did this. Right? That happens. It's very painful to feel these emotions, but we continue feeling them because that's our way of punishing ourselves. I did something so bad, I don't deserve forgiveness, I deserve punishment. This is my penance. This pain that I feel by feeling these emotions is my penance. All of us do that. In different situations, in different episodes, we have felt this. When you do this with yourself, when we do this with ourselves, what we are essentially saying is, I can't stand myself for doing this. Which means I have left myself. I have turned against myself. When you are not with you, how can you expect to feel complete with others in any situation when you yourself are not in your own company? When you yourself have shunned yourself? Is that the right thing to do? It's normal, it's natural to the human existence, but is it really right? Is it really healthy? Leave aside the implications and the impact that these emotions have on our body. They get stored in the body, they do come out on the body and manifest as various ailments. That's a different thing. Have you ever stopped to think about not wanting to forgive yourself, holding this anger against yourself, this self-inflicting pain, this punishment that you give to yourself, what it must be doing to your body? If someone else makes a mistake, we so easily forgive them, right? Then why this discrimination? Why don't we forgive ourselves? Why not the same compassion, the same empathy towards ourselves? Think about it. Also, don't forget, the entire process and experience of making mistakes is learning through them, making them, experiencing them, learning through them, and moving forward. The purpose is not to hold on to them and live in the past. How did I do this? How could I do this? No, that defeats the purpose. That hinders the growth. That hinders your growth, that obstructs your growth. The entire process is to learn from them and grow from them. You are human. You are entitled to your mistakes. Don't hold on to them. Don't judge yourself. You are very loved, very supported. Don't let guilt and shame consume you. Raise the rent. Don't let them hire space in your system. If you're unable to do this on your own, there is plenty of help available, professional, emotional, whatever way. But get that help. It's okay. Do this for yourself. But get out of the clutches of guilt and shame. No, no, no. No one deserves this. So I would want to leave you with just two questions. If your child were to make a mistake, would you inflict the same kind of pain on your child, or would you forgive? Also, when you have made a mistake, others have forgiven you, right? Then why not be the same with yourself? Now, again, before I leave you, please don't feel guilty for ever having felt guilt. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. But now, with this awareness, I hope you move on. Namaste.